Now, and I'm thinking about, Paige, all the things that you've brought to me as a QVC guest through the years. You've helped to capture memories that I'll have for a lifetime. You've been able to keep us safe with a lot of other products that you brought to us. They're going to make sure nobody's taking our identity. And this is a conversation that honestly sometimes can be a little hard to have. But I think what put this into perspective is when I was reading from this wonderful company, the Trust and Will. And by the way, we don't have many of these to go around, only 500. Okay. That's not many. Is that anyone over the age of 18 should have a trust and will. Anybody over the age of 18, I think of Sarah and I who met when we were swim team moms with little kids. Now I know mine are way over, not way, but they're over 18, and so are Sarah's children. So think about this not just for us in my age of possibility in my 60s, and of course we've had a will and a trust for many years, but for people to give them the peace of mind. Real quick, I'll tell you what the choices are, and there's not many to go around. If you're getting the one for the individual, this is actually brand new and first time on air, right? I didn't see any other airing.
The ice light.
Right. So first time this component has been on the air. This would be $278.99 for the individual. You're saving $119 by purchasing it today while we have it, to protect your loved ones for the future, to make sure that your children, your pets, your assets, as Sarah said, your photos, and even what your, wishes for your final arrangement should be. If you're getting the couples, which again, brand new, first time on air, that should be $378 and change. You're saving $179. And I know we only have about 500 to go around between the two, but it is a conversation. And I think that this company, as we saw in the roll-in, makes it easier to do what we have to do.
Well, they've taken an uncomfortable conversation, maybe something that felt daunting, simplified it. They created this brilliant online platform. It makes making a will fast, easy, affordable. And what we know, it's the most important, beautiful, meaningful gift you'll ever give your family and even yourself, because the weight of the world that is off your shoulder once you complete this, 20 minutes. I have to tell you right out of the gate, 20 minutes that you can have a finalized will, because I'll tell you, years ago, over 16 years ago, Jane, $1,500 later with an attorney. I had a lot of changes I wanted to make within that next year. Well, every time I wanted to make a change, it cost extra money. Unlimited edits for the first year, so you maybe thought about other people you would like to add, or something really sentimental,
or somebody you want to take out, and that's
or
okay
someone
too.
You want to take out. That's okay too.
You know, Paige, when you said that, I remember she's not practicing anymore, but she's long retired. But Hinda was our attorney, and we did our trust and our will through her. It took us longer than 20 minutes to get in the car and drive to the office. And like I can say, probably, I don't know, 30 plus years ago when we did it, we were not spending $159 or $199. So how does this work?
It is so easy. They simplified the process. So today, the only thing you need to decide, individual or a couple. And then within 7 to 10 days, I got mine within a few days, you will receive a redeemable voucher. You go online and you put in the website and your code, and then it automatically starts this online process. I call it a questionnaire. They ask you questions and you answer. So it's as simple as starting with putting your name, your date of birth, where you live. And Jane, that is a really key component, because where you live creates a state-specific will. That's my #1 most popular question, because every state differs in their rules and regulations. But you'll start to see, they'll ask simple questions. Do you have children? Would you like to have someone take care, a guardian for your children? Would you like a backup to your guardian? Really smart, modern day twist to this. But the questions are about you. You can answer this in 20 minutes. You can take it in 5-minute chunks, however you wish. But at the end of that process and answering these questions, and I relate it to any tax software that we just may have done recently, end of 20 minutes, you can do 1 of 2 things. You can instantly print this will and document and take it to a notary, and all you need to do is have it signed and notarized. But if you don't wish to print it, and the only reason I point that out, Jane, sometimes, for me, I did my will a day before I was going away on my very first trip away from my babies.
Oh my gosh.
And that was my motivator, so I needed that will today. But they're also going to send you this finalized documents, and they're beautiful. It is your will. It's your advanced directive, so you'll give medical directions if you are unable. A power of attorney, so if you need someone to make business, legal, or financial matters. They've also included HIPAA, so any type of medical documents you wish to share with someone, you can designate. It's really important because your medical history is tied to your daughter's. Right? So we want to give them access to that. And then you have the ability to share with any family member if you wish. You have a digital vault so that anytime you need to access it, 1 year unlimited edits. And then Jane, a huge value what we're offering today and what you see in front of Jane is an ICEBox carrying case. An ICE meaning in case of emergency, designed so if you had to dash out of your house, Jane, in 60 seconds or less, would you be able to find your passport, social security card, your deed, your title, all those important documents? This is a simplified system that helps you identify, manage, and organize all those important documents. We're giving you these tear out sheets really fast. I'll tell you, this has changed my life. So it gives you information to fill out so you can write all the information in regards to your vehicles, maybe passwords, where you keep the keys, and it is color coded with vehicles. You put that in.
Well,
Why
you know
does
what,
this
Paige?
matter?
We only have about less than a minute left, and obviously we often do this in like a whole hour.
Yes,
but we just wanted to, on this Saturday, where we're talking about a lot of fun, this is something that makes you say, ah, but if you want the couples, we only have 250. If you want the individual, we only have 100. And you can, backwards? Okay, so 250 in the individual, 100 in the couples. Oh my gosh. So the couples is going very quickly. And if you want to purchase for someone you love, you can do that too, and then they can go in. So if you say, I know my kids don't have it, I know my mom and dad don't have it. I mean, the greatest gift I said that my dad gave me, because I was his executrix and I had power of attorney, is having everything together. Everything was organized and took what was years ago a very difficult time, and at least I knew where I needed to go and what I needed to do. So it's something, it truly is a gift of love. So Paige, thank you so much for coming in. Have a wonderful holiday weekend.
Too.
We've got both